ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Did anybody watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta this week? Because I didn't, but then when I did yesterday, I was like, I shouldn't have. Because I'm like, they are really pushing this Strippergate thing to the hip. They probably was on this girl trip 3 days, and we get 3, 4, 5 weeks of the girls trip. What is going on with this girls trip? You did? Nope. You watched it? Of course not. Yes, yesterday, RHOA born as F, okay, via YouTube. I'm just like, I don't understand. I'm in my feelings right now because I feel like Bravo has really strategically tried to bring this show down by getting rid of their star player. Y'all know I am Team Nene around here, and y'all bet not never say nothing bad about Nene, honey. Bet not say nothing bad about Lanithia Leaks. Shout out to Cordero. Thank you so much, Cordero. But yeah, they're really stretching it out. The one thing that I can say about this episode, what can I say? Was about Kenya, and Kenya playing up the whole single motherhood situation, and her having her daughter on the trip and using her daughter as somewhat of an excuse not to participate. She was the host of the entire girls trip for Cynthia's bachelorette party, and it seems like she's putting the brunt of everything on Kandi's shoulders. Now Kandi then playing the whole stripper situation and bringing the dungeon to life, and Kandi got done running all over South Carolina to get clothes and shoes and get people sizes and stuff. So it's like, what is going on? Did Kenya do? And I can understand why Kandi would feel some kind of way, because finally the alliance is breaking up. The alliance is breaking up. Now, as far as Kenya is concerned, Kandi confronted her and said, it doesn't seem right. You're the host. You've done everything, wrong at this point. Like, you didn't even feed us. You up here ordering food last week. You ordering crab cakes. Kandi wasn't mad about nothing but that crab cake. And, Kenya, was like, I don't have a village. I only have, a nanny that I just brought with me, blah, 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 blah. And she's feeling some kind of way because, Mark won't let y'all see. Mark won't sign them papers, and Brooklyn's face is blurry every time you get a glimpse of. You got to see the back of her head. You got to see a little blurry baby face. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I just want to say a little silent prayer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's give them a moment of prayer. Put your little hearts in the air and for the RIP of season 13, because it is so horrible. It is so horrible. Thank you so much, Sherry Shine. You said you over it. I don't feel sorry for a single mother. Okay, but I mean, look. I was waiting on Porsha to say, "Hell, I'm a single mother too." I was waiting on a whole bunch of people to say they single mothers. Hell, but Kandi got daddy daycare with Todd over there, so she ain't no single mother. But she know what it feels like. She had Riley, and her mom. She had Mama Joyce taking care of Riley and all that. Because she married Todd. What was that, season 4, 5 or somewhere around there? So when Kandi came, she was a single mother too. Kandi, made it work. So I don't understand. Look, Phaedra was a single mama for a moment or two while she was on there. It was a whole bunch of single mamas. So why is it that Kenya can get all of this sympathy and sit there and cry? Look, Kenya been a single mama since she had the baby. Kenya was a single mama when she was pregnant. I remember writing a story on Straight from the A, and I said Kenya embraces single motherhood. The girls read me. They was like, "Oh my God, you just dragging this black lady. You are so mean." And I'm like, how am I mean when Kenya is by herself everywhere she goes? Like, what is mean about telling the truth? So anywho, I don't know. I don't know. You know how it is. I just don't feel sorry for Kenya, because Kenya has been the villain for so long that it's really, really hard to feel sorry for her. And the fact that it's almost like, look, she didn't stand up for Nene Leakes when she was trying to, tell y'all that, it's some nefarious things going on behind the scenes and they treat the black girls wrong. And now all of a sudden it looks to me that Kenya is feeling it, because if you recall, who was it? KKK Kim? KKK Kim. Y'all know I use nicknames around here, so don't get in your feelings, honey. But KKK Kim, when she wanted to be with her kids, or she wanted to be with her husband was just there. Her kids was just there. Didn't nobody make a big deal out of it. And they gave her own show. Now these black chicks, honey, they can't do nothing. They can't have no kids around. They can't have their husbands around. They can't do nothing. They just got to work. They just got to punch the clock and keep it going. They just got to do it. Kenya looks depressed. Kenya better go and join Team Nene, honey, and tell on the people and tell how they made her work hard for that peach to come back. Kenya better speak up and join the the Bravo class action suit or whatever's going to happen. I'm serious, because it just seems like, if she feels like she's being wrong for whatever reason in comparison to other people, to Caucasian people, she needs to speak up. I'm just saying. You said bring Faye back. Hey. I'm just partial to Nene. I'm open to both. They are both women of the struggle. Okay, Jenna White. And shout out to my Facebook. I forgot to shout y'all out. It's 1,074 people in here. As y'all come in, don't forget to like this video, please, and thank you. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much. She looks worn down. Kenya is really, I guess this whole situation of the pandemic, the quarantine, the gaining weight, the husband's in Brooklyn and she's in Atlanta. Well, I can't even say that she's not used to it, because she's always been in Atlanta and he's always been in Brooklyn. But, there's that. Phaedra was speaking the truth on all of them, even Kandi. Now let's get to Kandi. That's all I got for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because it was a snooze fest. Hold on. My dog barking. It was a snooze fest. Biggie. Hush. Anywho, let me see. We said Housewives, her hair looking bad. Oh no, girl. Y'all be dragged. Why are y'all dragging the girls like that? Why are y'all dragging this lady? She can get a private jet but want sympathy for not having two nannies. Make it make sense, okay? The ratings for RHOA are going up just very slightly. And then this week, look, when you compare it to other seasons, it's not going up at all. Last week, it was 1.33, I believe, because every week I come on here and talk about the ratings. If you're new here, you'll know that I come on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and talk about the ratings. Well, today, the ratings were not available for this dry-ass episode because of President's Day, and whatever else is going on. But anyway, the ratings won't be out for this week until next week. So I guess we gotta wait. Biggie trying to tell you something. Biggie is a fan of the Housewives, honey. He is like, wait a minute, Michelle, don't be talking about the Housewives like that. We started a little sneak peek of Bolo, and he was wearing a little fake Chanel outfit. I don't think Chanel makes stripper outfits. I don't think they make them. But that's okay. He probably got it from tags. Anywho, why would Mark show what? RHO is sick and fast. Well, anyway, it was an okay episode, I guess. It was, a little lackluster. The girls are all together, and it seems like they are, getting along for the most part. Marlo and Kenya, they gonna always nip at each other or whatever. But I do feel like, they gonna be friends eventually. Marlo seems to be scared to really say much or do much, since her ride or die Nene ain't there. So she's trying to be cool with everybody. Who else? Fallon. I really like Fallon, but I spilled the tea earlier, a few months ago that, during this trip, Fallon actually came down with her husband, and they had their own, they probably came down in their own jet. I don't remember how they got there, but however they got there, Fallon had their own house, honey. Fallon would just show up. So if you notice, every time Fallon comes to greet the girls. She's just arriving to the house. She's not staying in the house. Even when you saw the floor plan, you saw Fallon didn't have a room. You know why Fallon didn't have a room? Because she had a whole house with her husband in it by herself. So production kind of frowned on that. So if you notice, Fallon's not getting any good lines. She's not getting no edits. It's almost like she's not there. And so I feel like that's one of the reasons she didn't get, the little friend title or a peach. Meanwhile, you got Latoya just acting a plum fool, honey, a plum fool. And so people are, I guess they gave her a little confessional. She put on her wig on top of her braids, and she got a little confessional wearing a yellow dress. Let me see if I can find that confessional, y'all. Because Latoya Ali is our, let me finish talking about Kandi first. But I'm gonna show you this. Hold on. Latoya and this wig, honey. So y'all know Latoya keeps wearing, here's her hair in the braids. Hold on. Stop screen share. Again, this is a live video. If you're just getting here, go ahead, like this video. Thank you very much. It's 1,200 of y'all in here. I see you. This is Latoya with her braids and her Forever 21 dress. I don't know about y'all, but Latoya is cheapening the brand. I'm gonna need Latoya to step up her confessional look. And so, she actually put a wig on over this. And I don't think I have that picture. But Kandi actually, here's another one. She got a wig on. But Kandi actually talked about her confessional look while on Watch What Happens Live last night. So here is more of Latoya, and here is more of Latoya's braids. Okay. We're going to get to Latoya in a second. Latoya is problematic, honey. And it's not an act. It is not an act. I like how Drew was calling them out. Okay. Not her best look. The yellow, not her best look. She's a very beautiful girl. I must say she's a very beautiful girl. But, yeah, it's just like Kenya is a very beautiful woman, but it's her spirit, her energy, the things that she says makes her ugly. I don't know. So anyway, let me go ahead and then finish talking about Kandi, because Kandi set Kenya straight. And it was all good. Kenya took it in stride. Kenya is not going to cross Kandi. It don't matter what she do. Kandi done had her back for how long? So they going to still, ride or die for each other. Blah, 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 blah.